In this video, I'm going to talk about where my anabolic stack is, which I gave you a little bit of an update, but it was requested for a cat update as well. So this will just be a sit down video talking about where my anabolics are, which won't take up a huge amount, but we'll give you an update with the cats. We got Soxy, or Socks, and Smokey. Smokey's having a bit of a kip. He's had too many dreamies today. Josh might have been a little bit soft and gave him too many dreamies. Yeah, you got a belly full of dreamies, haven't you? So as you can see, the last time we were sat here with them, they've got a lot bigger. Yes, you have. And we figured out that they're both boys. We thought they were girls. I think I spoke about that before. So good job we called them Smokey and Socks, because it's kind of a unisex name. Yes, your name's not Daisy. Otherwise you'd be look real stupid, wouldn't you? They're still super affectionate. They're getting a little bit more adventurous. I had to move the ironing board the other day because I found Socks on the fridge. If you followed me on Instagram, you would have seen him on the fridge. You got on top of the fridge, didn't you? And then you decided to jump off into the utility room, and on the board, on the what are they called? Trying to get on the shelves and shit. Oh god. So I had to remove that. You weren't happy about that, were you? They've got their injections on. Yes, you have. You got your injections. Yeah, you do. You silly little kitty. On Friday. So next Friday, they've got to go to the vets, and I bet you're looking forward to that, aren't you? Yeah. And then they have another set of injections, and then they're allowed outside. Also, they're having a cat flap installed on the glass door, which is going to be a bit pricey. Eh? You like that though, don't you? So you can go outside and you don't have to shit in your little box and stink the house out. So yeah, they're getting up bigger. As you can see, Soxy gets a little bit jealous if I start stroking Smoke. So you have to stroke Socks as well. And they get to do a nice stroke. One of you just farted as well, because that stinks. Who's let one rip? It's definitely you. It was definitely you, Socks. It was definitely you letting it rip off. You little bastard. It stinks of shit in here. Oi. Oi, look at him. Look at these cats, eh? They're awesome, these little cats. So, they like getting us up in the morning. I get up early anyway, because I've got client check-ins to do. But 6:15, 6 o'clock in the morning, a little tap at the door, open the door. They jump straight on the bed. They go mental. They love it. It was really hot. Like, today's not that bad. I've got the windows open, but I fitted the AC unit in the bedroom. So me and these two chilled in there the other day, didn't we? When was that? When was that? It was the last rest day I had. 10 legs yesterday, so it would have been Tuesday. So yeah, we sat in there for a little bit and cooled down, and you loved it. The Socks is still a little bit scared. He's still a bit anxious, but he's definitely getting braver and likes to. Not as angry. My nan came round, who's really old. It might have been because she's so old, but Socks liked my nan, which we found was odd because he's always usually quite anxious around people. I had one of my clients pop round, and he was a little anxious of him. He was around for an in-person check-in. He was a little anxious of him, but then he was quite good with cats, so he sort of taken a liking. And then he had a bag which you liked, and Smokey liked even more, which Smokey did go inside his bag, and little Smokey's head popped out of his bag, eh? Naughty little kitty. Anyway, so let's get stuck into what you're probably here for. And currently at 12 weeks out, what is my anabolic stack? Now, it's actually changed, and it's got to a point where it's probably worth speaking about, because Sasan, in incredible Sasan fashion, he tapers things up. So from when I start prep at about 18 weeks out, I don't start taking a gram of gear. We'll start very low and we start tapering our way up. But finally now it's actually worth talking about because it's pathetic what we were on. So I will talk about it. It's still low, and you might think it's high for you, but remember, you know, I'm a 250 odd pound bodybuilder. So just remember that. I am trying to get into the supers. Hopefully I get in the supers. it's the look what matters. But, you know, I'm going to be a lot bigger bodybuilder this year, and I'm trying to go for my pro card. So I'll tell you what my stack is exactly here. So I'm running my voice went. I'm running at 600 milligrams of testosterone. 600 for me is a good place. I'm running 400 milligrams of mastron. Those are both enanthate esters. So that's about a gram. And then I'm running 100 milligrams of primobolan. So 1.1 grams. So not crazy. I mean, some of you might think, fucking hell, that's a lot. But for me, that really isn't. So, yeah, starting off, I've definitely noticed the increase in anabolics, and definitely noticed with the increase in anabolics, the strength progress that I'm having, and definitely progressing some lifts really, really nicely for 12 weeks out, which is great. In terms of like lipolytics and things that are going to help assist with fat loss, I'll talk about them. So 25 mcg of T3 and 100 mcg of T4. I take those in the morning. Then I've got 40 mcg of Klen. And then I have got 2 IU of growth hormone in the morning and 2 IU of growth hormone in the evening. So 4 IU of growth hormone in total. So as you can see, with my anabolic stack, it's not wild. I'm not saying that this is some stuff that you should do. Certainly you should go off the recommendations of a professional that is based for you. Me, just employ me and I'll tell you what to take. There you go. But anyway, listen, don't copy and paste my cycle. That's what I'm trying to say here. I want to be open and honest and let you know. And don't get me wrong, as we start getting deep into prep and we start using orals, it will get really cool, and my prep will be like, and it will be a pretty interesting cycle to look at. At the minute, literally 1.1 grams will help hold my muscle tissue. It's given me enough to have that recomposition effect. I've got the fullness to my physique, the pop, if you see my photos. I've got that that recomposition back, that muscle fullness, that sort of nitrate fullness that I'm getting from the anabolics, which I want at this period of time, which then, you know, helping me with performing in the gym, which is then creating a bigger output, burning body fat, yet again, holding muscle tissue better. So, yeah. Anyway, that is the video. Very short and sweet. Got a cat update. That's my anabolics. And tune in. I'm hoping to try and increase the frequency of these videos as prep increases. So stay along. Hey, we got anything else to say, Smoke? Fuck off and let me sleep. Stop fucking touching my ear. Well, there you go. Unfortunately, Socks has to end it on a bad note. And I called him Socks and his name's Smokey. Hey, your daddy doesn't even know my fucking name. He doesn't even know my fucking name. He's a fucking fat cunt and he needs to get on that spin bike behind him and do more cardio because he's a fatty. Hey, that's not very nice. Anyway, on that note, until the next one.